I'm Natalie and welcome to Made by Mum. Sorry it's been a little while since I've posted. It's the school holidays, so it's all go and busy. But I do have some stuff to show you. I have got some acquisitions, yay! Which I'm very excited to show you because, oh my god, I have got something I've been trying to get forever. I have got some finished objects and some whips that I have left on the other side of the room. I wonder which one of my children wants to pass me those 2 bags over there, just on the floor. Just the whole bags. Ah, fantastic. Thanks, Scoob. Ha. Cheers. And I got some whips. So, I will start with, let me think. I'll start with the whips. Oh, I have got some new shelving. If you follow me on Instagram, there are pictures of before and after. So, before I filled it and after I filled it. I'll put the pictures at the end of the video to show you, if I remember. If not, make a comment in the box below and I'll see if I can sort it out. So, the first thing I'm making doesn't look a lot. Why, when I start recording, does my dog decide to cry? It's because he thinks I'm talking to him and I'm not. So, my first thing, not an awful lot there, but it's started. It is a zigzag baby blanket. Now, I've made one of these before, so this is my second one. And I folded it in half. I can show it in the whole screen. It's going to be white, and then, bolly ant. Then it's going to be this grey. Shush, doggo. Then this yellow, and then back to this grey, and then back to the white. And that, ooh, that's blown out proper. That's so blown out, sorry guys, but it is just a brilliant white. There we are, kind of show you there. So yeah, that's going to be that. So I shall keep you posted with how well that is doing. So there's one whip. The other one, let's see, if I show you that, can you guess what it is? This is just the first part, it is just the head. I have, aha, nope, that's the tail of the ball of yarn. There we go. My daughter telling my dog to be quiet. Ben, shh. Do you want to come and say hello to everybody online? Come on then. Round this way. Come on then. Hi, my baby bubs. This is my doggy. This is Ben. Hi, my little old man. A very snuggly old man. You're gonna... Don't lay on my knee. Oh, let me see if I can do this without him moving too much. Sorry if it makes you feel sick, guys. Look, he's laid on my knee. And there's my doggy. Oh, tired doggy. And he's gone. Now he has gone. He's even left the room. Right. Here is the top part. I have just finished making and need to sew on the little ears. And that is proper blown out. That's so bright, guys.
Mummy.
Yes. I know Ben's back. He wants to play. He's not playing. He always wants to do something while I record. Usually not the right thing, but hey. So yeah, that's as far as I've got on this one. It's going to be a unicorn, and I got the pattern from Pinterest. It's a one dog woof pattern, so I will put a link in the description. This is going to be my second one within the last 2 weeks. I have made another 2, but I used a really small hook. The first 2 I made, I used, what size hook was it? 3.25. Now I have got some finished objects. I made another one, which I shall show you in a moment, with a 3.75 hook. And this one, the purple bit, I used 6mm. And I wanted to do it like that to get it more of a horse face shape, and then I changed to a 5.5mm hook for the creamy white colour. My dog's playing and is being noisy, so I changed to a 5.5mm hook for the creamy colour, and the rest of the creamy colour is going to be a 5.5mm hook. And then when it comes to doing the arms and the feet, or the 4 hooves, part of it is purple. I think I'm just going to stick to the 5.5mm hook and do them all the same size. I just wanted the nose that little bit bigger. So there's that. Work in progress. I have got one more whip to show you. Now this has been a whip for quite a while now. I haven't really got much further on it. Ooh, my knitting. So as you know, I've made, oh, guess what I can use? Put it on my sock block. Put my sock on my little, is it sock blocker? Is that what it's called, guys? I'm not sure. I'm sure you'll correct me in the description. Now here is my first sock. It's big because it's done. Okay. My little boy sat at the side of me telling me, that's what it's called, Mum. Yeah, yeah. So this is my first ever sock that I made. It's done with DK. Whoop, pull that one out. So it's done with this yarn. Good old boys store, which I shall take you shopping to in the next few days, hopefully. It is 100% premium acrylic, and I bet there's no colour. Oh, there is a colour. It's called silver. So there we go. It is Boys' Double Knit Great Value. It's their own brand, so that is what I am using. So got one done. I think the last time I showed you, I was about that far down on the second sock. So I have got the toe done, and I'm just starting on the foot part. So I haven't really been working on it because I have got like so many other projects I want to get done, like the Llama Mama Kayla's bingo, and I've joined in with Ella at No Catchy Name at her Christmas in July mal. Really enjoying that. I've shown you most of the stuff up to date. Now I've had a rearrange, so I can't remember where I put half my stuff. But I have got some new finished objects to show. To do, well, I've got one finished object to show. Two for the mal, so I can show you those. Put these away. So that is all my works in progress. I have got plenty more that I want to do, but I have got some finished objects to show as well. So my first finished object, if I hold it the right way around, is my Christmas wreath. Never made one before in my life, and wow, sewing this part onto the ring was the hardest thing I have ever done. Wow, I'm not much of a sewer, but I decided I'm going to make mine a nice snowflake one, which dangles and sits there. So there is my first ever Christmas wreath. I did enjoy making this. I didn't get it finished in time to put up onto the mal page. I finished this, well, I was waiting for the snowflake to block, and once the snowflake was blocking, it went on to the next week, which is amigurumis. Yeah, amigurumis this week. Oh, this week gone. Yeah, I got it up in time, but this one I didn't. It hadn't finished blocking. I actually managed to finish sewing this morning. So I've done it, I just didn't get it done in time, which I don't mind, it's just all fun. So there's my first finished object. My second, digging it out, my second finished object I started because I went to go visit my brother in Leeds, which is about 1 hour and 45 minutes travel on the train. I think 2 hours. I think it's about a 2 hour train ride, yeah. Which I don't mind. I took some crocheting with me for the first time ever. My mother-in-law came with us, there was my husband, my 2 children, and we went to go meet up with my brother and his boyfriend. So had lots of fun in Leeds. I found some new yarn. I found a new yarn shop, which if I get to go again this weekend, I am going to be really, really nice and ask the lady if I can film around her store. So Fingers crossed. Oh, I forgot 2 more acquisitions. Squidgy, pause your game a sec. Can you go get my otter pouch, please?
Okay.
Yes, thank you. Brilliant. Thank you. He wanted to show my otter pouch, which I have shown you before. But I've got some new acquisitions in here. So, I made a cowl. It's beautiful. So nice to make. Lovely. Look at the shells on that. I think it's called the shell stitch cowl. Now, what confused me when you first see the pattern, it shows you it all done as a cowl. Now, for me, it doesn't seem big enough to be twisted and looped over, but the way it is, even when you wear it, let me show you. It doesn't look that bad, or you can pull it down over your shoulders as a shoulder shrug. So, what I liked is, if you look, there's one end, which is all shells. I need to block it. I haven't blocked it yet because I've been lazy. It's just been too warm because I steam block my stuff. So there's the top edge, and then if I turn it over, there's the bottom edge, which is the same as the top. So if I do it that way, you can see both sides have these pretty shells. And that's because if you see where I have got the double grey bit, you hold it this way and you work, so you do your starting chain and then you work up for, I think it's 6 rows. Then you turn it around and work back into your starting chain and do exactly the same. So it doesn't matter which way around you, if you want a grey day, you can have the grey on the top, or if you want a purple day, which I'm sure a lot of you YouTubers that's I watch like the colour purple, so you can have a purple day. And that didn't actually take me too long to make. I started it on the way to Leeds, I worked on it on the way home from Leeds, and then I worked on it for about a couple of hours on and off on that evening once we got back. So essentially it only took me about 6 hours on and off to make. So I used just some purple and grey out my stash. I couldn't tell you what they are other than double knit. And I used a 5mm hook because I haven't got it with me. I took my purple hook with me and I bought a new one, which I shall show you in a moment. So there's that finished object. Then whilst we were there, my daughter picked out some yarn that she liked the colour of, which was fair enough. Where did I put my, it's in the bottom of I got some new boxes. So I'm going to show you them as well. Right, here we go. So this, there's a sticker right over there. Mojo Magic by James C. Brett, and it's a chunky. So this is it. So pretty. This is it wound as well. Well, half wound. I wound it and used it. But it's burgundies and greys and blacks and a tiny little bit of brown in it. But my golly goshes, it's so nice to work with. This is the label. It is 100% premium acrylic. You get 185 yards. Knits to most chunky patterns. It says to use a size 6mm knitting needle. I think I used, it's either a 5mm or a 5.5mm hook. I think it was a 5.5mm hook I used. I made my daughter a hat because that's what she wanted to be made out of it. I just did a bog standard slouchy beanie, which my daughter loves. And I have got enough left over to make a pair of fingerless gloves, hand warmers. So that's what I've got left to do with that. But it's so soft and so nice to work with. It just glides on the hook, on any hook. I used a 5mm hook. In fact, I used my new 5mm hook. It is not a Knit Pro. It's a Knit Pro hook. And the handles on my, oh, I've got my pouch here, I can show you some of my other hooks. Let me get this one out. These are my first ergonomic hooks. Now this is my 6mm, and it's quite a rubbery texture, and because I use my 5mm hooks so much, it's gone sticky. And this one's alright, but with it being really warm, and constantly using my 5mm hook at the minute, it's getting really sticky. This one, you know how a swimming cap feels when you put talcum powder on it on the inside? That's how it feels. It's so soft. I've got one problem with this hook. With this one, can you see? It comes past my hand. Now I don't have very big hands at all. My hands are quite small, long nails, but small hands. So I hold my hook like this when I'm working chunky stuff. But when I'm doing my amigurumis, I hold it like a pen and work that way. But it always goes past the end of my hand. This one, however, doesn't. And it's hitting just here on my hand. And I can't say it's uncomfortable, it's just different. And it's taken me a long time to get used to it. But I did get myself a new 5mm hook, which I was very, very happy at, because it cost me, I think it was £2.95, which is the cheapest I have ever found one of these hooks, because there was no shipping involved. Now, oh, sorry, I've just got a notification on my phone from Instagram. Right, so there's my hooks. Now, I did get a few other acquisitions, so I might just put this lot back in the box. Oh no, I've got one more finished object, which messing about, I didn't want to carry on doing my amigurumi because I think it was about 9 o'clock at night, and I just wanted something simple to watch the TV, which I don't do very often. I just wanted to watch TV and just have a chill night. So I found a pattern for little baby booties and a little baby hat. Aren't they so cute? Look how tiny they are. They are beautiful. I loved making these up. I am going to do a lot more sets. I'm going to do another 9 sets in different colours. Each set is going to have a white trim. I might do it so that some of the sets have the white as the base colour and then the trim as the colour. But I'm going to make up another 9 sets, and they are going to my local hospital for the children, for the baby unit. There we go. I'm going to make up some little scratch mitts, and they're after some little, just some little squares. I think they said about a 6-inch square. 6-inch square? I haven't even got my spare tape measure next to me. They don't want them too big. I'd say about 5 rounds on a granny square size-ish, to give to the parent of the child that is in the NICU, so they can get their scent on it, and then they lay it next to the baby. So I'm going to make some of those up, and I'm going to make as much as I can over the next 6 weeks, and then in possibly the middle of October, because I'm kind of avoiding the hospital at the minute, because yeah, if you've followed my videos, you know that I recently lost my mum, so I don't really want to go to the hospital because that's where she passed. So I'm going to make up as much as I can, and when I can face going up to the hospital, I shall take them and donate them. My little boy is on with some loom knitting. He's making some hats to take up as well, so he's quite happy on that. He's getting hang of loom knitting, but we're sticking with the really chunky yarn, which he has nearly gone through all mine, because I don't have a lot of really chunky yarn. I mean, this says it's chunky, but I think it's more of a worsted for my American friends. It's like an Aran weight. It's not very big to me. I do have a couple, let me see, in my little box behind me. I know I have some chunky in there. This is my chunky, which again, it's not very big. It says to use 6mm needles, so they aren't very big. chunkies, but that's as chunky as I've got. So we're sticking with chunky-ish yarns, but obviously we can't use this, even though it's a really nice colour and it works up beautifully. Can't exactly send brown to the hospital. So I've got some really soft blue, which was getting made into something and I frogged it. And that one. Look at that magic. I can tell which yarn's which just by touch. And I've got a pink, so I'm going to let him loom up some. Oh, I don't know if they can have these ones actually. Let me have a look. What is it? It is magic, because I don't. Oh, there we go. It's 80% acrylic and 20% wool. I don't think they can get sent up to the hospital. I'm not sure. I don't think they like wool for the babies. I think they only like 100% acrylic. We can, if no, I tell you what, you can make them up a little bit bigger. Shush, Ben. You're being noisy. You can make them up and you can give them as chemo caps, because they do have a chemo area in our local hospital. Now I've got to try and fit them back in the box. These boxes are a new acquisition, so I will show you. I've got another one sat beside me, so I can show you them in a minute. So yes, my little hat and booties. And I need to stop going off on little tangent and trails and not following on, because I am now 20 minutes in and I've only shown you a few things. Right, so on to my acquisitions. I have got something I've been looking for because of me starting to do socks and where's the other bit? That bit. Started to do a bit of knitting. Some of my needles are American, some of my needles are English, and some of my needles are I haven't got a clue. So what I really needed and was looking for was a needle gauge, so I can differentiate between my US sizes and my millimetre sizes, and then from imperial to millimetres as well. So I go on to whichever side and I just literally poke my needles in until I get it the right size. Probably not the way you're supposed to do it, but it helps finding out what size I need and where them sizes are, so I can follow along with two different patterns. I can do them American size patterns and I can do English size patterns with the knitting, which I'm getting a little better at. I'm not very quick, but I'm getting there. So I've got myself a needle gauge. I also got myself some more circular needles. Now I don't know whether I've shown you these ones. I got these from my local charity shop for 30p each. Wow! They are Aero Circular Twin Pin Needles. Now, this is a prime example of what I am working with sizes. They are all Aero, exactly the same, but the sizes are read differently. Now, this one says the length is 36 inches, which is from the tip of one all the way down and around and up and to the tip of the other needle. I think that's how it works. But this says it is a size 13. I really hope you can see that. There we go. So, length of 36, size 13. Okay. And then this one is different again. A 36 inch for the length and size 9. So there's that one. And then, excuse me, there we go. It is 80 centimetres length and 2 3/4 millimetre. Now I've just noticed underneath it is 30 inches and a size 12. So I'm blind because I didn't see that. But on my other two, there's no English there we go. There's no English conversion on the sizes. So my needle gauge comes in very handy. So there's them three, which came from my charity shop. Now, the lovely lady where I got my new yarn, I have got some more to show you, had where I got my lovely new hook as well, had some circulars. It's like, oh, I'm making socks. I want some 9-inch circulars because I know they do really good for baby hats too, especially preemie baby hats. I found some. I'm so happy. I found some 3.5mm, which is perfect for double knit, and they were £3.55, which wasn't that much. So I'm looking for some more sizes, but in the 9mm. I would love to try and get, I think it's 2.25, so 2.25, or 2.75, which is 2.75mm 9-inch needles, because I've got some just there, some absolutely beautiful fingering weight yarn, which I've shown you. It is, can I reach it? Yes, I can. My Magpie colourway, and I'm looking at getting some more fingering weight because this one I already know wants to be a shawl. Just got to find the right shawl pattern or a scarf, but it is something for me. That's a selfish make, is that one, but reasons behind. So I found some little needles. I want some more, but smaller sizes. So there's that. So there's all them. Right, now for the bit that you've been waiting for, because I'm just... More yarn, but this comes from Leeds. So this has been travelling. So the other two yarns that I got from... Now it's called B&M. I think that's all the name is, but it's a little market stall in Leeds and I love it. Are they showing? Oh no. No. This box here, sorry, I'm still learning. In this box here, further up, I have got my sock yarn that I showed you. The, what's it called? Head Over Heels. I've actually just seen the label. Head Over Heels yarn, the sock weight. I found some more called Funny Feet by James C. Brett. And again, look at the colourway on that. It's blown out. There we go. Kind of. Look at them. Purples and greens and blues and a little bit of white. It is a name. It's not a name, it's a number. I really wish they would have names. It is colour FZ06. Lot number 6. So if I show you that. Oh, focus please. I'm hoping you can see that. And I'm sure Wool Warehouse online or Wool Factory, I can't remember what it's called, they stock English yarns. I don't know if they have this because I haven't actually looked. It is Funny Feet's 4-ply sock yarn by James C. Brett. There are 436 yards. It is a 75% superwash wool, 25% polyamide, and it says to use... Oh! Where's it gone? It says to use a 3.25mm needle. I got a 3.5. But it should still work, and they're going to make some really nice socks. Don't know who for, but we're going to make some nice socks. So, there's my face ball. I couldn't tell you how much I paid for this because I really can't remember. So, sorry guys. But it is so pretty. I love the colour combinations. It's beautiful. The bright with the dull. Love it. Can't wait to see how that works out. And then, as we know, I do like my Kinkle, which I have got here. Hidden. Move them ones. There we go. My Kinkle Drifter. I found another one. I only got the one because where I found the needle gauge, there was a minimum spend for paying by card, unfortunately. And this was the only one he had. So I'm having that one. It is called Rome. It is a chunky. It is 12 25% cotton, 6% wool, and 69% premium acrylic. There is 170 yards. So because I've only got one, it's going to be a hat. And I think I'm going to knit the hat. In fact, it might become a couple of hats. Because I might do them as baby hats, because to me, these are beautiful, beautiful baby colours. I might do it as hat and bootie set. Just like these. Yeah, so it's so soft and squishy. I love it. So there's that one. And then we get on to my favourite bit. In this bag from The Works, yes, we have managed to get a very excited Natalie, because I got some Karen Pantone! I love them! Look! I'm so excited to finally get some without having to pay silly prices on shipping. I got some! The one problem, these I got, I'll show you the colours and everything in a minute. These I got from Leeds. I live in Scarborough, 75 miles away. But I went into my local store, because I have a Works in Scarborough. I went into my store to find out if they had it. They don't. They haven't got it yet. But I can go online and I can order online and have it shipped to the store for no extra cost. Guess what Nat's doing soon? I got some. I'm so happy. Right, let's get to the important part. One, they are so soft. My gosh, I know what I'm making with every single one of them. I'm going to get a coordinating colour, and they are going to be shawls, I think. I've just got an email. This one, I love this one, is called, do excuse the fumbling. What are you called? Oh, tell you what, guys, I might just turn them into hats, because they look fantastic. Still can't find a colourway though. Is it me being silly? They are classed as a, I'm going to read the stats because then I might find the colourway. It's a bulky 5. They are saying a 6mm hook. Wow! You've got needle and hook. That's a foreign concept for me. I always have to try and fumble and figure out what size I need to use. It is 60% acrylic, 20% nylon, 20% merino wool. No wonder it's very, very soft. Oh! I am such a donut. Karen Pantone, and then if you look just underneath, it tells you the colourway. Blonde moment, even though I'm not blonde. Morning Blues, and I love it. Absolutely love it. And I think I'm going to make hats out of these. Some hats and some scarves. But the best part, they were £5 each without shipping. That's cheaper than the shipping itself that I would have to pay from Yarnspirations, because for me, shipping from Yarnspirations is $12.99, and I think that works out at about £10. That's 2 whole hanks for that for me. And then there's the price of them on top, which I think they're either $8.99 or they're $11.99. I really can't remember because I haven't been on the aspirations for a little while. £5 for one. I'm happy. So we've got Morning Blues. We have got Peacock Blue. I am loving this colour here. It's gorgeous and it works so well with the other colours. It's so pretty. I love it. So there's that one. Then we have got, oh, I think my daughter's going to want to steal this because she's into cactuses and terrariums at the minute. She's just got her first cactus terrarium and now she wants to make her own. This is called, I've forgotten the name of it already, Terrarium Green. It's gorgeous and this is definitely going to be a hat. Now I'm thinking I'm going to work this way with the hat. And when it comes to this colour, I'm going to turn this one into the pom-pom. Or do it the other way, where this is the bottom colour and then work up and do this colour as the pom-pom. I'm not sure, but oh, it's getting so blown out. I'm sorry, guys. It's the positioning of how I'm sat. My window is there, and it's letting not too much light in because it's actually a really cloudy, horrible day. But it's still not cool either. It's still really muggy and warm. So there's that one. I love it. I need more of it. And then the last one, River Rock. I love. I'm thinking I might go get another 2. And I've got a gorgeous shawl pattern. Might actually take more than 2. But yeah, I've got an idea for that one as well. So that was River Rock. Yep. There are my 4 Karen Pantone. I just want to try. I'm hoping, since I've got the Karen Pantone, I hope they get the is it Karen Pantone Bamboo? I really hope my store gets that one because I really desperately want to try that one without spending silly money on it. So that is my acquisitions. I forgot to show you some finished objects. Now, I put them in a bag because they're actually a commission. Someone asked me to make them for them. So I showed you the start of my unicorn, or of my big unicorn. I finished, this is going to get proper blown out because it's in white. Let me put it there. There we go. If I put it at the side of me, I finished my medium-sized unicorn with a little curly hair, well, tail, and then a nice hair. Her ears have bent back and storage. But it's going to be well loved because the friend that asked me to make this and the one other item is very happy with the product. She's seen photos of it, but she can't collect it until later on in the week. So, just to show you the size difference, this next to my head, yep, yeah, put the heads together. Look at that. It's upside down. Excuse the tail. There we go. So, yeah, there's the size difference. That is the size of the body on this one. Okay? So, this one's going to be bigger, and I have made bigger still because I made them with a 6mm hook the whole way through, not just the nose bit. The whole of it was made with a 6mm hook before. And I made 9 in that size because once one person saw them, lots of other people wanted them 2 weeks before Christmas. So in 2 weeks I made 9. I don't know how I did it, but it was 3 weeks because I refused to make any within that last week before Christmas because obviously I had to get some stuff done for me, which in the end everybody ended up just getting hats because that was the quickest thing I had that I could make at the short time space that I had. So there was the unicorn, and then the other thing she asked for was a baby blanket. So I was showing her my 12-point star blankets I'd made, but she thought that was a little bit too big for a newborn. So I made, I really hope you're going to be able to see this. I made a 5-point star. See, I'll show you the 4 points. So there's the 4 points. And 0.5. Oh, why don't I just kind of do it that way? There we go. So there's that in pink, dark grey and white. So there's the baby blanket she asked for. And it is all going to be well received because she's already seen it. And she loves it. I do enjoy. I don't do commissions for the money. I just like to see the appreciation on the face of the person I have made it for. Which I tend to only do them for friends, commissions, because I did try doing commissions for others and I got messed about. So now if I am asked by someone to make something, I want half the money up front, and they don't like that, so they cancel their orders, which it's tough. I'm sick of being messed about. I'm sure plenty of you who sell the stuff that you make have gone through the same thing, and it does get very tiring. So now I just make for friends and family. I know I'm going to get paid for the work I do and for the products I have to go out and buy specifically for what they have asked to be made. Because I had one woman, I can't reach either of them. Let me lift you up a little bit, guys. If you can see, there we are, look. Ooh, just up there is a beaded bowl cover. And there is another one just above my head here. A woman asked me if I could make 2. Says, yeah, that's fine. Told her the price. Now, I wasn't asking a lot. £2.50 each. I'd never made one, so I had to buy the yarn. Well, mercerised cotton I used for it, so it's tiny. So I bought the yarn, and they are beaded, so I bought the beads, and I bought the special needles to be able to put the beads onto the yarn. And then, of course, my mum got poorly, and I got them finished. I messaged the woman and I apologised for the length of time it took for me to make them. Told her what happened. Lost my mum and whatnot. And she promptly turned around and told me, apparently she'd messaged me and she didn't want them anymore. I don't want knitted things. I wanted them crocheted. So I sent her a message back, and I really shouldn't have done, but I got angry with her and I went, my stuff is crocheted and it doesn't matter, but don't order with me again. So yeah. She was not impressed, and neither was I, because she messed me about. Like I say, I went out and I bought the yarn and I bought the beads and I bought the needles and I made them. I didn't have any of the stuff in to make them, so now I'm stuck with 2 beaded bowl covers that are just making my work area look nice and pretty. So, rant over. Sorry, guys. What's the matter?
It's going to multiplayer, I won't cry.
No, because it's getting turned off shortly. The other thing I got, as I told you, was some boxes with a little handle. They're holding, my pretty new yarn at the minute. So I got 4 of those to go in my new, sorry, shh, shush, I'm about to tell them. I got them from a car boot sale, as my son kindly told me, which is just sort of an outdoor market of people's unwanted things, which I love going through, because they've got another box down here that I will show you full of yarn. But they fit nicely in my new shelving cabinet that my husband got for me. I must have done something right. I think I cooked dinner right. So the other thing I got were some massive cones of yarn. Now I'll show you the small ones first, and then I'll show you the big ones, and I'll do it as quick as I can because we're already like very long. So the first one I got is this like grey purple. I'm trying to just find one strand to show you. There we go. It is extremely thin. I'm going to pair dog hair, person hair. Ooh, lovely. So there we go. It is very thin. I'm going to pair it with maybe a double knit, I think, or just double up on the strands, because there is a lot of it, an awful lot of it. I'm thinking, am I brave enough to use just this yarn to make a shawl? It'd make an absolutely beautiful summer shawl. I think I might. But we've got it in that colour. I have got it in blue also. Not as much of the blue, as I have got of the grey purple. But I'm going to rewind these on my yarn winder and turn them into cakes to make it easier to store, because then they'll just fit in one of my new boxes. So I'm going to turn them into cakes. They do have a slight storage smell to them. That's why another reason I want to cake them up, to get some air to them. So there's them two. And then I love this one, and it's going to be a top for me because there is more than enough of it. There's no centre cone, it is all yarn. It's very old because there is still the label on this one. It is for a knitting machine. It is 100% acrylic. It's from Studley. Knits as 4-ply. Now 4-ply is a sock yarn. Now this seems a little thicker than fingering weight yarn, but I don't know. Oh, there we go. Blown out a little bit, I'm really sorry guys, but it is a really nice dusky rose colour. It says it was a 300-gram cone. Now it's not now, I don't even know, I can't even reach my scales, I'm sorry guys, I don't know how much is here. I don't think it's 300 grams, I'm not sure. But that is all it says. There's the label, so you can see it is a very old one. It looks as though a child has been, oh no, it's a I thought, look at that, it looks as though someone's been scribbling all over it. It's not, it's a picture. There's a tree here and the branches of a tree here, and then farmland. Wow. Sorry, yeah, farmland and mountains. That's lovely. But let's carry on reading, shall we? It says hand or knitting machine, or machine knitting, sorry. I'm presuming these are your colours and your lot number. I don't know. I've never ever heard of Studley before, but I will have a research online. I never thought of doing that. If anybody knows of this company, please put a comment in the box below and let me know, because I've never heard of them. So that's going to be a really nice top for me. The other one I got is this one. Again, there is a lot on this cone. I found a sticker. Bramwell Artistic. It's 100% acrylic. The colour is deep pink, so I'm presuming dark pink. Die lot number 200206, and it is made in EEC. So there's that. This seems like sock yarn to me. I might have a play. If not, it's going to make another lovely top, because there is a lot there. But this one doesn't have the storage smell, which is really weird. So there's that one. Now they get bigger. I'm just differentiating which one's the biggest. I'm going to go with this one. This is very thin, and I am going to pair it with something. There you go. Either that, or I'm going to make a lot of doilies or tablecloths. And it's in a grey colour. Now this one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cake it up, but I'm going to weigh out 100 grams and do it as 100-gram cakes, because there is an awful lot there. Oh, there's a sticker on the bottom. Let's have a look. It's Welsh wool, and that is it. Maybe I'm going to make socks out of that, actually. Ooh, yes. I'm going to make socks out of this. Practice. Because this is tiny. I don't even think it's smaller than fingering. I don't even think it's a lace weight. I think it's thread. I don't know. But I will let you know when I figure out what I'm going to do with it. So there's that one. Then we go bigger still. Now it's the colour on it is being stored really weird. It feels really weird. It's as though it's hand spun, because you've got, oh, it's just unspun. You've got some thick bits and you've got some really, if I can get one, got thin bits. Now I have a funny feeling a lot of this is going to be wasted, because it's, I think it's supposed to be this colour here. I don't know whether you can see on the screen, but it's very washed out on the top. It's been sunburned. The sun has taken the colour out of it. Now, for a car boot sale, I can't complain, because I'm not, because each cone cost me £1. So, £1 for my little blue one, and £1 for this great big one, and I have another one at the side of me, bigger, and each one only cost me £1, which is good. For the 1, 2, 3, 4, excuse me, sorry, the 5 that I've already shown you are spot on. I've got no problem with, but this one and the next one do seem quite washed out. But I'm thinking, if I can get them cleaned up, I could probably make outdoor cushions, because they're really rough. Or this is, I might make something out of it and then wash it and see if it softens up. There is no details on the inside of the cone on what material they are or anything, but they do feel rough. Now I don't know whether that's due to them being outside or not, but there's that one, which is quite a good size, as you can see, plenty of it. And then this last one is massive. Are you ready? I need 2 hands for this one. There you go. Ooh. Now this one kind of smells foisty, but I think it's to do with the cardboard. So I'm going to, again, take them off, weigh them up into 100-gram cakes and cake them up. So there's this. This one feels so much softer than this one. I mean, you can, I can't even hold them. You can see the size difference. This bottom one is twice the size of the top one. The top one seems hand spun because it's inconsistent. The bottom one, have we got a loop? No. It's snapped at some point. I found, no, it's not snapped. That is the, I thought, if you look here, I thought it snapped and somebody just tied a knot. It's not. That's where it all meets, and they've come round again and tied the loose part onto it. But let me see if I can get close enough so you can see without me unravelling it. This is kind of, I'm resting it on my shoulders, guys, sorry. It's quite heavy. It's kind of not chain spun, but it's spun really weird. Let me see. And then the light blurred it out. It's really weird how it's spun. Now, the colour, it's like a really, really dusky, pinky, creamy colour. It's really weird, but it's nice. I'm not sure what I'd make out of it, because there's a lot of it. Now, I can't make anything out of it to sell it, because I don't know what it is. There is no makeup of it. I don't know what it's made of. I don't know how to wash it. There's no care instructions. So whatever is made out of these two is definitely for me. I don't know what. Not one of my favourite colours, but it's a colour I do wear. I suppose I could make something for family out of it, my sisters. Might make cardigans. I don't know, but I will figure it out. Even if it is just for outdoor, I might make a load of bunting out of it. Donate it to the church for. They have like a messy, crafty time on a no, not on Sunday. What day is it on? It's on a Wednesday. So I might make some bunting for that for them. No, I might make a massive tablecloth. Or a blanket or something to go down on the floor for them all to sit. Oh, picnic blanket. Scrap that. I know what I'm making out of this. I'm going to make a picnic blanket out of it, and I'm going to back it with, like, not quite tarpaulin, but like a plasticky type material. Picnic blanket. That's going to make a really big, nice. I'm going to do it as Tunisian crochet as well. And just keep, you know, the 10 stitch one where you just go round and round and round and round. I'm going to do that. Because I do enjoy a little bit of Tunisian crochet. I made my grandma a blanket, like a gingham blanket out of Tunisian crochet. And my dad tells me quite frequently she never takes it off. It sits on back at couch, and my dad had told her, oh, that's to put over your legs, you know. She goes, I know, it's there every single night. So I might make her another one, because she does like receiving the stuff I make, which is really nice, because I always get stuck on what to get my grandma and my granddad. I never know what to get for them, because they're both diabetic. My granddad is not wheelchair bound, but he can't walk anywhere anymore, so he's in a mobility scooter. So yeah, I like it when the stuff I make is appreciated. So that is everything. I have got a little something in the making as a possible giveaway. I am working on a couple of patterns, which one of them is taking me forever because it's in memory of my mum, so it's taken me a little while to get that sorted, because every time I pick it up, and yeah, it's not been long enough. So that's taken a lot longer, but I do have a couple of others I'm working on. As soon as I have got them sorted and I am ready for, well, as soon as I've got them wrote up, because I've already made them and they've already gone, but I need to write them up, which I haven't done. So I shall write those up and I shall go from there. I am making one that is, I'm only going to tell you a little bit because I actually need my daughter for him. I am actually making a teddy of one of her characters she's created. So once I've got that sorted, I will get my daughter sat at the side of me. You won't see her face because she hides her face, which is fair enough. But she will be here and she can tell you a little bit about the character. She does have a YouTube channel, which I shall link below if you want to have a look. It's her animations. She's done fantastic. If you could share or even subscribe, it would be lovely. She's not been on very long. She's got a fair few videos up, but they're all stuff that she has done. She's drawn each frame herself and animated it, and she's amazing at it. I don't know whether I'm just being biased because it's my daughter, but it is what she's hoping to do. She's just taken her options at school, and that is what she is taking. So this video has gone on forever, and I do apologise. I shall try and get on more often so they are not as long, because this one is an hour. Again, I am sorry. So I'm going to let everybody go because I've taken up way too much of everybody's time going down rabbit holes and chasing squirrels, as Granny D. Thompson says. Keep making magic. I know I'm going to, because I've got some new hooks to do so and some new yarn to make up into magical items. And that is about it, I'm afraid, guys, for now. I shall try and get back on in a couple of days. I shall try and record a shopping trip so you can all see where I get my yarn. And that is it for now, I'm afraid, guys. You won't hear or see anything from me on Wednesday. It's my dad's birthday. Or you might not see anything from me. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. So yes, I hope you are enjoying your summer. I know I'm enjoying the day today because it is not as hot. I still look warm and glistening. We'll be polite, we'll call it glistening. I'm sparkling all over. Anyway, that's everything guys. I keep rambling. I shall see you all again soon. Bye.